Okay, so what I'm going to do now is to convert a running IV into a saline lock. The first thing you want to do is check the doctor's order to make sure that that's what you're supposed to do, and then you're going to collect all your equipment and go into the room and explain it to the patient. You want to make sure you've got the right patient and that you answer any questions that the patient might have. So, Mrs. Witt, my name is Jennifer, and I'm going to change this IV and just put a little bit of tubing right there so that you can move around a little bit better.
Oh, that's wonderful, because I didn't like going to the bathroom with my IV pole all the time.
Right.
Good.
It's a good sign. It means you're getting better and you don't need all that fluid.
Yeah, and I'm eating now and I can drink, so I don't think I need all that fluid. That's good.
Probably.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is just make sure I got all the right equipment. So I'm going to have my clave connector and my T connector or some type of saline lock, my alcohol, my saline, and a syringe and gloves. So I've washed my hands, and I'm going to go ahead and draw up my saline. You need about 3 cc's will be plenty. And draw that up. And then you're going to go and flush the line. It's a good idea to put your clave connector on before that. Sometimes these saline locks have the clave connector on it. Sometimes you have to add it. And I'm going to go ahead and flush it. And it does so nicely. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to make sure my IV is shut off because I don't want it dripping all over the place. And I'm going to come over here and take the tape off. Now she doesn't have too much hair and it's coming off pretty nicely. You want to sort of go with the grain of the hair. You could use alcohol to get this off. And you want to take all the tape off to the point to where the tubing connects with the actual IV catheter. At this point I put my gloves on because there could be some bleeding at this point. And it's going to have this nice and handy. And I'm just going to loosen it up a little bit, make sure it's going to come off. And then once I'm sure it is, I'm going to come over here, put a little pressure there so it doesn't bleed all over the place. Attach my saline lock, and then flush my line. After that's occurred, I'm going to clean this up a little bit. She's got a little bit of blood there. And then I can go ahead and disconnect my syringe at this point. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a tape here so that it can secure it to the arm. Try to do that off of the IV site so that you can still look at the IV site and have access to the end of the saline lock.